When you think about the term child support, what comes to mind? And I'm pretty sure a lot of men out there, your eyes probably got big because that is one of your worst financial nightmares that could cause you to go broke, lose your place of employment, because if you don't pay, you go to jail, which means you can't show up to work. You might not be able to pay all of your bills. But what comes to mind? Is it a failed relationship that produced a child? Is it a bitter baby mama that wants to get back at you because she knows that she can get the max percentage out of your paycheck that the government garnishes, every 2 weeks, every month, they get their cut out of the whole ordeal? What comes to mind when I say child support? Well, for me, it's different because I don't pay child support at all. But in a sense, I actually do pay child support because I look at child support as what it's supposed to be used for, which is us men making money and making sure that we provide for our child, not only from a financial standpoint, but from a physical standpoint, from a emotional standpoint, and from a spiritual standpoint. And before I get started, you know what I'm about to say. It is Morning Motivation, Saturday Morning Thoughts. It's A.T. Malone, the first of my name because the second is already here. If you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell for more videos from your boy. Now, it is exactly 5:21 a.m. And typically I would have already recorded this video. I would have eaten my breakfast, fed the dog, made my coffee, and I would have been out the door. But today, I am not working today. Why? Because my son has a basketball tournament that he actually has to be at the gym by 8 o'clock this morning. And it's today and tomorrow, and he did not have a ride to get there. So I had to take off of work. I got plenty of vacation time because that is what it's for, at least for me, because I don't take off very often when it comes to utilizing my vacation time for myself. I use my vacation time for my son. So anytime that I take off, unless it's like a video game that just came out and I just want to take the day off so I can just game all day long, I take off only because of my child. And as a parent, as the only parent that's in my son's life right now, I got to do what I have to do. But that is what inspired me to talk about this whole child support conversation, because I know that we look at child support as a financial strain. We know that in most cases, that parent, typically the woman, because the woman usually puts the man on child support, right? Regardless if he's in that child's life, if he's active in that child's life, she'll still put him on child support to subsidize her lifestyle. Most of the time, the money don't go towards the child directly. It goes towards every other thing, right? Yeah, she might use it to pay the electric bill and pay for groceries, but at the same time, the majority of that money, it does not go towards the child. And we know that the government gets their cut at that child support as well. So it's just a messed up thing unless you are a deadbeat father. But the ones that are active, that are still put on child support, I'm telling you guys, it's just to subsidize that woman's lifestyle or to spend that money on another man. Either way, it's not a good deal in most cases. But yes, even though I don't pay the traditional child support, I still have to pay for my child, which is exactly what child support is for, right? Supporting your child, making sure that your child does not go without. And it goes past the monetary aspect of it, because your child wants you present, whether it's at their school functions, their sporting events, just being present during the day, whenever they get out of school. They want you there. They want to sit down and eat with you. They want to spend that quality time. And to me, that is really what child support is all about. It's not just about money. And as much as we are told that child support is about money because you got to financially support your child, it's more than that. Because think about it, right? To me, when it comes to child support, it is a slippery slope, because yes, if you are not involved in your child's life, if you are one of these deadbeat guys that's just busting nuts at women and taking off, yes, you should get put on papers. But I look at it like this: if you are involved in your child's life, you're in a good place with that child's mother, you shouldn't have to pay child support. You should be able to be an adult, both of y'all, the man and the woman, and talk about the things that that child needs, the necessities that they need, and y'all can split that shit. But when you put a man on child support that's actually there, you do put a financial strain on him, which means this: it takes time away from him spending time with his child, because he has to make sure that he earns enough money to pay that child support. And if he doesn't, what happens? He can go to jail. Once they start garnishing his paycheck, now he's unable to probably pay some of his bills. And I have seen some crazy things, guys, because when I had got my divorce finalized and I had to go downtown to get my money back, I was talking to a gentleman, and this dude was telling me he was paying almost $2,000 a month for one child. And he had on, his construction boots and outfits, so I can tell that he was a construction worker. And he was like, damn, man, they're just killing me right now. I can barely afford to pay my bills because it's so high. And he was actually there to try to get it reduced. But listen, no child really needs $2,000 a month. Let's be honest. All he was doing was supporting his baby mama's lifestyle. And that is exactly what I'm talking about as far as how fucked up this whole system is, because it's kind of like, listen, the government was created by men, but at the same time, the government that was created by men is literally destroying men by some of these fucked up ass laws that we have. If we want to bring back a nuclear family, and even if the husband, the wife, the fiance, whatever relationship that the man and the woman are in, if we still want to make sure that that child grows up in the best environment possible, you cannot put these roadblocks legally in their lives, because the only person that ends up suffering is the child. And thank God that at least when I went through my situation, I had a fair judge. And even though I basically cooked the lawyer that was interrogating me so damn bad that they didn't even have a rebuttal, but the end all result was in my son's best favor. And even now, he's with the parent that he's supposed to be with, the one that has been there since day one, giving all of the love, the support, and making sure that he does not go without and has the best upbringing possible. And that is the real definition of child support in my mind. We all know the real term on what it actually is and how it's exercised in the United States, but since that version don't apply to me, this version actually applies. And this is the example of what child support is. Being active in your child's life, making sure they don't go without, making sure that you take care of whatever they got going on financially, making sure that you put money up for them for their future, whether it's for college or for a down payment on a house, for a business that they might want to start in their adult age. That's what it's about. And making sure that they understand that, listen, if you don't want to pay child support, you got to make sure that you pick the right one too. Make sure that you marry her and she is a qualified candidate for marriage. And even when y'all get married, y'all are gonna go through the ups and downs in life, but y'all have to stick it through thug it out and make sure that y'all stay focused on the ultimate goal, and that is creating a nuclear family with no broken homes at all. Y'all stay together and y'all continue to build your legacy. All right. Well, your boy done cooked up for almost 9-10 minutes. I still got to wake this one up, get us fed, get us out the door in about an hour and a half, and we still gonna go outside and train. I got some patio lights, so we gonna get it in before we head out to the gym. I hope you guys got the motivation that you need in order for you to go out there and be successful, to thrive and stay motivated. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.
That's where my guitar at.